Alright, we're gonna do B, side of the truck. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check all my lights and my reflectors. All my lights and my reflectors are properly mount secure. They're not cracked, damaged, missing, or broken. They're clean and clear, and they're functional. This light is amber in color. Now I'm gonna check my mirror. My mirror is properly mount secure. It's not cracked, damaged, or broken. I would pull on it to make sure it's okay. I'm gonna check my door. I'm gonna open. Make sure the door opens and closed properly. It's not cracked, damaged, or broken. I'm gonna check my weather seal to make sure it's not dry rotted, damaged, or missing. I'm gonna check my door hinges to make sure they're properly mounted secure, not cracked, damaged, or broken. All nuts and bolts in place. While I'm here, I'll check my fire extinguisher to make sure it's properly mounted. Next, I'm gonna check the DF tank. Oh. My DF tank is properly mounted secure, it's not cracked, damaged, or broken. It has no leaks. It should have more than 1/8 of a tank. The cap is on tight. I can check my fuel line hoses. They're properly mounted secure on both ends. No abrasions, bulges, cuts. There's no leaks. All fasteners are in place. I'll check my driver's side door steps to make sure they're properly mounted secure, not cracked, damaged, or broken. No missing nuts and bolts, and they're free from debris. Coming to the fuel tank, I'll check for any leaks or puddles. Check the tank itself. It's properly mounted secure with the belt straps in place. The rubber liners in place to prevent any metal-to-metal contact. It's not cracked, damaged, or broken. It has no leaks. The cap is also securely tight and in place. Y'all can stay right there. I'm gonna go around. Now I'm gonna check my lights and my reflectors on the back of the vehicle. My lights and my reflectors are properly mounted secure, not cracked, damaged, missing, or broken. They're clean and functional. My work lights or auxiliary lights are clear in color. Come down to my frame. Check my frame. It's properly mounted secure. It's not cracked, damaged, or broken. All nuts, bolts, and cross members are in place. It has no illegal welds or any missing cross members. Check my drive shaft. My drive shaft is properly mounted secure on both ends. It's not cracked, damaged, bent, twisted, or broken. My U-joints in my drive shaft is free from debris and properly lubricated. Check my exhaust. It's properly mounted secure. It's not cracked, damaged, or broken. No indication of soot trails or rust. Let me know that there's an exhaust leak. I'll check my torque bar. My torque bar is properly mounted secure on both ends. It's not cracked, damaged, bent, or broken. All nuts and bolts in place. I'm gonna get my splash guard out the way. Splash guard is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked, damaged, missing, or broken. All nuts and bolts in place. My leaf spring hanger, properly mounted secure. All nuts and bolts in place. It's not cracked, damaged, or broken. Come down to my bushings. My bushings should not be dry rotted, cracked, damaged, or missing. Now I'm gonna go to my leaf spring. My leaf spring is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked, damaged, or broken. There's only one leaf spring, so I don't gotta worry about it being shifted. My U-bolts are properly mounted secure, not cracked, damaged, or broken. All nuts and bolts are in place. My shock absorber is properly mounted secure on both ends. It's not cracked, damaged, or broken. Has no leaks. I'm gonna check my airbag and airbag mount. They're properly mounted secure, not cracked, damaged, or broken. All nuts and bolts in place. My airbag has no abrasions, bulges, no cuts, no leaks. Now I'm gonna go into my braking system. My airlines properly mounted secure on both ends. No abrasions, bulges, cuts, no leaks. I'm gonna go down to my brake chamber. It's properly mounted secure, not cracked, damaged, or broken, with the clamps in place. It has no audible leaks. No missing nuts and bolts. My slack adjusting push rod are both properly mounted secure, not cracked, damaged, or broken. No missing nuts and bolts. Cotter pin is in place. When the brakes are released and pulled by hand, I should not have no more than 1 inch mounted at a 90-degree angle. Now I'm going to go into the brake drum. My brake drum is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked, damaged, or broken. No missing nuts and bolts. It's free from debris such as oil and grease. And there shouldn't be any indication of blowing, letting me know that the brake drum is hot or overheated. My brake lining should not be dangerously worn thin. Now I'm going to work the rim. My inner, middle, and outer rim properly mounted secure. There's no cracks, no dents, no illegal welds. I'm talking about lug nuts. I'm not over there. I'm just going to speak it. My lug nuts are properly mounted secure. No missing nuts and bolts. There's no rust trails, shiny threads, or any distortions. Now I'm going to check my axle seal, which is in the middle. My axle seal is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked, damaged, broken. No missing nuts and bolts. It has no leaks. I'm going to check my valve stem. I got my inner and outer valve stem. Properly mounted secure, not cracked, damaged, missing, or broken. Cap should be in place. There's no leaks. I will check, I'll use the tire gauge to make sure my tire pressure is at 100 psi with manufacturer specifications. Now I'm gonna check my tires. My inner, middle, and outer tires have no breaks, bulges, or cuts. There should be no less than 2/36 of tread depth. My tread is evenly worn. My dual tires are not touching. My inner rim, dual tires are both free from debris. I would check that, examine that axle the same way I just examined this axle. As I work to the back of the truck, I will check my mud flap to make sure it's properly mounted secure, not cracked down low, 8 inches from the ground. While I'm in the back of the vehicle, I'm going to check my lights and my reflectors. My left turn signal, right turn signal, red lights, four-way flashes are properly mounted secure, not cracked edge, missing or broken. They're clean and functional, and they should be red in color. My reverse light is clear in color. All repetition. You say the same thing over and over. What gives me